Oh my god, baby's in this book now. I am so hyped. Hello, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's the Fourth Closet. Last time, baby! I'm fun fact friend. My baby voice is this. Everyone, please take their seats. You can't hear them all. You destroy them. I'm making more of a Bob this voice, but hey, what are you gonna do? John lets himself into his apartment, unlocked the dead bolt behind it. Then went back to John again. Fine, whatever. Trying to change for the first time since he moved in. He went to the window and fiddled with the blinds, then stopped, pushing back to the impulse to close them and seal himself away completely from the outside world. On the other side of the grass, the parking lot was still silent, casting the eerie light of a single streetlight and the blue neon sign of a nearby car dealership. There were unfamiliar sounds coming from somewhere, and John watched the parking lot for a moment, not sure he was expecting to see. The sun was gone soon after anyway, and into the bathroom with a splash of water on his face. When he came back into this bedroom, he froze. There was a sound again, this time louder. It was in the room with him. John held his breath. Strange whistle. It was a quiet noise. The sound of something moving, but too regular, too mechanical to be a mouse. He flipped on the light. The noise continued, and he slowly turned, trying to hear where it was coming from. I found himself looking at Theodore. Is that you? Yeah. He stepped closer and picked up the disembodied rabbit head. Held it to his ear, listening to the same sound and nesting from the stuffed rat creature. There was a sudden click, and the sound stopped. John waited, but the toy was silent. He put Theodore back down on the dresser and waited a moment if the sound would begin again. I'm not crazy, John said to the rabbit. And I won't let you or anyone else convince me that I am. He went to his bed, reaching under the grass of the toy rabbit. Suddenly feeling watched, he took out a notebook and hid it there. Sat back on his bed, looking at its black and white cover. It was a fading custom notebook, the kind with a little place on the front for your name and class subject. John had left that blank, and now he traced the empty lines with his finger, not really wanting to open the book that sat untouched beneath statues for nearly 3 months now. Last he sighed, opening to the first page. And not he spoke to the rabbit there. No one saw. Charlie. He filled out the first page with nothing but this, of which he knew a basic fantasy fear. He realized he knows Charlie's father, but not her mother. Yeah, we only know Henry. Where is the mother? Her brother was still mystery. He didn't even know if she was born in New Harmony or there was some other town before Fredbear. Diner they all returned to Freddy's. They written out the history. Childhood in a hurricane, then the tragedy of Freddy's, then her father's suicide. She then moved in with Aunt Jen after that. As he walked that down, John realized he had never known where Charlie and Jen lived. Close door to Hurricane that she had driven rather than flown there for the day. So Michael's little scholarship nearly 2 years ago. But she thought that she never mentioned the name of the town where she now and then lived. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Even for the whole of the Civil Lives, we don't hear any of that. Even for Charlie's own mind, we don't get a thing where Jen lives. She just said, I know I went to live with Aunt Jen throughout the whole of the first book. What's going on? Could it be my theory, right, that Charlie actually died before this? Flip through the pages. They grew less and less sparse as he continued. The details filling in more and more as he called over them and over to mine. His goodbyes all seemed a memory, like the time he put gum in her figuratively funny. Charlie stared at him with an impish look on his face, as the first grade took to cut out her with a little blue scissors. Charlie had managed to retrieve that gun from the trap when no one was looking, and took it outside with her during recess. As soon as they were out the door, Charlie gave the door. I want to give you your gun back, he said. And the afternoon became a game of chase as they screwed on. Charlie determined to shove the piece of chewing gum back into John's mouth. She had not succeeded. They were caught and both given time out. John smiled as he read the scribbled version of that story. It seemed important to start with the childhood. To consider the Charlie that was and the John that was as well. Now he sighed and flipped ahead. In later periods, he had tried to capture everything about her. The way she moved, the way she spoke. It was hard. The more time passed, the more memories would be John's memory of Charlie, and not Charlie what. And so he had written down as much as he could, as fast as he could. Starting 3 days after that night, was the way she walked, self-assured, until she realized that there was the non-scratches she tended to cross out every time she got nervous around people, which was rough then. There was this way she sometimes seemed to sink into herself, as there was no route going on inside her head. And she had set a moment outside this and into summer. She could never fall. Son, how do you check for that? He flipped the notebook, but he had started a different set of thoughts from the back. What happened to Charles? If the one that caused him pardon, the one that appeared so suddenly at the diner, was not Charlie, then who was he? The obvious answer, of course, for the other twin. But Charlie had always referred to a boy. But Sammy could easily be sort of Samantha. Yeah, that was I was thinking. And the memory of Charlie had been confided in him. Yeah, because I really wrong, god damn it, Scott! If I say wrong, I will strangle you. And the memory of Charlie had in. But Sammy being taken from the closet. kidnapped. No one met. Why is Charlie's dream was still alive? What did he see? I'm not only been kidnapped by Stinker, well enough, then at the time, but raised by him. First mention William! Why is she been saved and modeled by a psychopath for 70 years, time with all the knowledge being tracked green for Charles? And now she had been sent to take Charles free? Why? What was the point of that? After 6 years of Charlie was disturbing, but he didn't seem capable of any so elaborate or of caring for a human child long enough to brainwash her. Now I'm just imagining zombies again. Great, now you remind me of the second book. Yay, second book. In which are a dozen possible theories, but when you read them over now, none really felt right. They either fell apart upon scrutiny, or like the imagined, but they made no real sense. Just like a gay theory. And in all cases, he would not Charlie he had met area that night. Her sorrow and her bemusement seemed so real. Picture her face now and there's a dull ache in his chest. John closed the door, trying to imagine for a moment the situation reversed. Charlie, his Charlie, turning from him, insisted that he was not himself, that he, the real John, was dead, or fall apart. You will feel the way Charlie had walked tonight, pleading, hugging herself as it all she could do to hold herself in one place. He read back down the bed, holding the book to his chest, where it sat. Having had done it to wait, he closed his eyes, clutching the book like a child's toy. And as he drifted to see, he heard the sound from Theodore's head again, the whirring, and then the click. The next day, John woke up late, and filled with a rootless dread, he goes against the clock. We realized in panic that it was way to work. And I was simultaneously called that the what number whack. And I think that would soon not. But not today. All we had to do today was meet Charlie. The dread swelled at the thought of it. And he sighed again. Late that afternoon, he dug for downstairs. Someone knocked the door. John goes to Theodore. Ooh, John whispered. The rabbit didn't answer. John went to the door. With the one minute, he saw Craig Brooks. Hey, Craig! Standing outside the door. Starting slightly annoyed the fact that he could see into John's apartment if he wanted to. John sighed and shut the chain up the latch, up at the door. Why? Hey, come on in. Craig hesitated on the threshold, glancing at the interior that was too sparse to be a mess. John shrugged. Before George, remember that I've seen your place worse than this, he said. And Craig smiled. Yes, you have, he said aloud. And King sighed. The noise from Theodore's head started again, but John chose to not. What is that? Craig asked a few seconds. John waited for an answer, knowing the sound would stop soon. And did with the same click of rock is the rabbit's head. John sighed. Right, of course. Craig looked at George Jackson, then back at John, as though nothing was out of the ordinary. Considering what they'd been through in the past, it really wasn't. Now I'm just thinking that Theodore it actually has a camera inside of it. I'm really going to use that somehow. Oh God, the brainwashing thing. Not true, John. I don't know yet, but if might be true. So what can I do for you? John asked for machine to a cat. Clay looked at his ears both times. I want to see how you're doing, he said lightly. Hey, didn't we have that talk yesterday? John said dryly. He told her again. I grabbed a clean shirt from his dresser. I went to the bathroom machine. Oh, yeah. Well, you never could be too sure, Clay said, raising his voice to be heard. John went to turn on the faucet. John, what do you know about Charlie's Aunt Jen? John turned on the faucet, but he jarred out the move. Clay, what did you say? I said, what do you know about Charlie's aunt? John changed his stare, came back out into the bedroom. Aunt Jen? I've never met her. Clay gave her a shower. You never saw her? Well, he didn't say that, John said. Why are you asking me this now? Clay hesitated. Charlie became very eager to see you again when I mentioned that you would see Jen that night. He said, seeming to choose his words, okay? Why would Charlie care if I saw Jen or not? For that matter, why would you? John reached back quickly to grab a belt hanging off the foot of the bed and began to sift through the roots of the jeans. It just made me realize there's a lot we don't know about that night, Chris said. I think your conversation with Charlie tonight can help fill in those gaps, if you ask the right questions. You want me to interrogate her? John laughed out hearing. Chris sighed. Buster is looking for his car. That's not what I'm asking, John. All I'm saying is Charlie's aunt was dead that night. Then I'd like to ask you a question too. John stared at Clay. He just looked back. See, waiting. John grabbed a pair of socks and sat down on the bed. Why are you suddenly coming to me anyway? Yeah. Don't read anything I said so far. It's what we found on the compound, Clay answered. More easy than John suspected. Jason, the compound? You need Charlie's dad's house? Clay gave him a level look. You don't know it's worth more than that's the house, he said. John stopped and said nothing. Wait till it go on. Some of the things we found in Westwood, they didn't mean much to anyone else, but what I saw, some of the things I saw down there were pretty scary. Even though most of it was buried under the concrete and metal. Scary? But that is crucial you're tied to it was just you. John said, not bothered to keep the sarcasm out of the voice. Kate didn't seem to hear him. His eyes fixed on a point between them. Clay, John said to the boss. What did you find? What do you mean, scary? Clay blinked. I wasn't sure how I'll describe it, he said. John shook his head. I will say this, Clay said harshly. Nobody could spoke on the day William after, well, he was calling himself. Brain trap, John said quietly. I know any close to on that case, Clay said. Every time I think Brain Trap, I instantly think of FNaF 3. And it's kind of funny that the third book invented Springtrap a lot. What does that mean? You think he's still alive? I think we can't make any assumptions, Clay said. John sobbed again. He was out of patience. Although chest. Almost. There was secret intrigue. Clay was holding instincts and trying to protect them, as if Kiwi Seagulls had kept any of them safe, ever. What do you want me to ask her? John said plainly. Just get her to talk to you. It's been wonderful having her again. Don't misunderstand, but it seems like she's holding something back. Like she's not herself, John said with an edge of mocking. That's not what I was going to say. But I think she might know something she hasn't told us yet. Maybe something that she hasn't felt comfortable sharing. And she might feel confident sharing with me. Maybe. That feels all we haven't been through, John said wearily. On the jetty, the whirring noise started again. See, Theodore agrees with me, he said, gesturing on the rabbit. Does he always do that? Craig reached on the rabbit's head. Before he could trust it, Theodore snapped open and the head jerked in place. John started and Craig took a step there. They both watched transfixed as the sound went on, though the head did not move again. The sound it was making came distorted, murder, louder and softer, at times almost mimicking words. Though John began to make them out. Even the hell is found silent again. Never did that. Didn't do that before, John said. What the fudge? That? Terrorizing of those screams in the Old Man Consequences thing in Ultimate Custody. But this is just weird. Clay was bent over the dresser, his nose almost touching Theodore as he could see inside. I need to go soon, John said shortly. I don't want to be late, right? But this new open relationship, but starting her. He will be accusing eye contact. Clay, and the fix his door. Don't need to lock? Yes. Don't you need to lock it? Clay asked just silence. It doesn't matter. It was still light out when John got to see George, and he looked at the desk clock. John saw that it was over an hour early. Borrowed in the West Sun's lot anyway, and got out, glad for the opportunity to look around and burn some nervous energy. Avoided seeing George, the town with Charlie and Jessica in the cars. Jessica's probably still in college. He thought with a panic yell. I should know basic stuff like this. He walked past a few storefronts, and they subconsciously from movie theater he'd been with Charlie the last time he was here. Maybe we can go see a movie at the dinner delegation. John stopped short on the sidewalk. The theater was gone. Instead, two gigantic clownfishes glittered him from the windows of a gleaming new restaurant. The faces were almost as large as the wide front door. Peter on the inside and stopped them with signs. Red and yellow neon letters. Yes! Circus Baby's Pizza! Yes! Yes! Oh, Circus Baby's Pizza! Called it! Called it! It's sister location time! I love sister location. I always love sister location. But, oh, good, I love it. The neon lights were on, going usually in the daylight. John stood most of their feet. They had been fused to the parking lot. A group of kids had rushed back on the way in, and a teenager bumped into John, breaking out of the stage. Just keep walking, John, he rushed himself, turning to move away, but he stopped himself again a few steps. Just keep walking, he repeated in his down tone. At first, he turned to face the west, so defiantly. He pushed the front door and pushed it. It opened into a vestibule of a small version of Crown's front seat for the walls, and a second door where welcome hated curses left. There's a first bell in there. That delicious combination of water, salt, and cooking ingredients. John opened the second door. A noise explosion. He blinked in the flash of night. Bewildered, children were everywhere, screaming and laughing, running across the floor. And the jingles of winter arcade games sounded discordantly from around the room. They were playing this. There was something like a jungle gym to his left, and a large bar pit to his right. There were two small kills because the burger, who was selling something he could not make out. There were tables set on a corner of the room, where he noticed 5-6 adults talk to one another. Occasionally, they look over the shoulders at the chaos surrounding them. It stayed in the back of the room. His red curtains shut, a chill down his side. They looked around again, the child bacon view of the praying children at the stairs. He started towards the stage, tried stopping just in time to trip over that. The curtains were brand new, the red velvet plush and green in the light. Trimmed with ropes and tassels, John showed his pace as he got closer, the pit of his stomach tensing up all over an area dress. The stage floor was about level with his face, and he stopped beside it, leaned around. Then carefully began to pull back. Excuse me, sir. A man's voice came from behind it. John shaked like he heard his heart. Sorry. He said, turning to the man, yelled pose for a tense expression. Are you here with your children, sir? Yeah, waiting out though. He said read Circus Baby's Pizza, and was very name tag that read Steve. Steve, the most threatening of names. Steve. No, I jump horse. Several to the birthday party, cousins away, cousin, what can you do? These were looking at him with race eyes. I have to go meet someone somewhere else. John to the door. Chapter 4. Ooh, we got Jessica, and we got Charlie. Ooh, more Charlie! Yes, I want to know what's happening with Charlie. Because I'm still in a moment of confusion. But yes, we're in Circus Baby's Pizza well. Oh baby, yes!